Hi viewers. The subject that I have taken up today is fear. Fear is nothing but a thought impulse that get into your sixth sense. Negative thought. As a result of this negative thought, the fear begins. This is the place where it takes birth. Fear generally a state of indecision in a person, a state of indecision make way to doubt. This subtle enemy, this doubt and indecision, get together and crystallize fear. This fear is very subtle enemy. Its boarding place is your subconscious mind, everywhere in your body. Once you neglect this, if you abandon it, then it will grow without its presence being felt. So therefore, I will do a video. This subject is different. This is what is fear is all about. The next video, tomorrow's video, I will do what are the techniques, what are the methods used to eliminate this subtle enemy for you to march towards your ambition. So just coming back to the subject, once this abode in your subconscious mind, this doesn't allow your creative faculty, the receiving set will not function while this is abode. So this has to be located, identified and destroyed. If not, you will not be able to achieve your ambitions and your goals, your objectives. Well, now this fear can be discussed under major 7 categories. All other fears that you know or you experience will come under these categories that I am going to make a mention now. The first one is the fear of poverty. The fear of poverty. And the second one is the fear of criticism. And the third one is the fear of ill health. And the fourth one is fear of losing someone you may love. And the fear of getting into old age. And the last one is the fear of death. So all other fears which is not mentioned under these 7 headings can be put under this thing. It cannot be anything more than this. There is no other fears which is coming out of this 7 fears that I have mentioned now. Well, today I am just going to make, because all this, talking about all these 7 fears is not easy, and the video also will not permit because I am doing a 10 minutes video. I think already it's 5 minutes gone. So today we'll take about so many people, they ask me about this. The fear of criticism, the second one. This has been lined up according to their importance. The first one is the fear of poverty. It's a big, broad subject. So these videos will not help that I have to put it in writing and to publish it. It's too long subject to make a video. Well, the fear of criticism. Fear of criticism is something like, it's an impediment, stays in between you and your goal. As an impediment, it blocks you, it doesn't allow you to go until you remove it out. Now it is like this, to explain you what is this fear of criticism is. Now, you take for yourself, you take yourself as an average, or I take myself as an average person. And I went to school. I found around me there are so much of talents. If you take in the field of sports, if you take in the field of studies, mathematics, science, there are various talents were around me. I was just a mediocre, I was just never, that's why I call myself an average person. So all these talents who excelled are not there. Where they have gone, I have, except one or two I have not heard about. Some I have seen them in the streets, almost like beggars. And some I have seen vendors, some I have seen as trishaw drivers. All these talents who had some sort of, there was a person who studied with me, was a cricketer. Now he's having a trishaw, a driver. There were some were good in 100 meters, 200 meters. Now I have seen them begging in the road. So this is due to that fear of criticism. That suppose say that somebody want to do something. Suppose say a student who has a passion for medical science, medicine. Then he hear everyone around him and talks about music or say mathematics. They all talk about mathematics. And the father talks to the other person, other friend, father's friend, about his son. My son is going to be an engineer, mathematics. But my passion is for bioscience, to do science. So, because of my father's pressure, as well as the fear of criticism of going with what I want to do, then what my father will tell. I told you to become an engineer, you are so very sullen-headed you are, and you didn't listen to me, and you wanted to become a doctor. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want my father to get hurt. This is what called the fear of criticism. You should immune yourself against this subtle enemy. You should immune yourself against this subtle enemy. Otherwise, you will not be able to reach your ambition. And that is what happened to this, I was talking about my school time. All these people were not there. And some are in the law faculty, some studied law, some studied accounts. Some are there, but they're still as mediocres. They are not gone to great heights. There was no talk in the public about them. People don't know about them. That's what we call, you go without noticed. Your talent, you are born with tremendous potentials and talents and skills, and you are unable to, because you didn't analyze them, you didn't study about fear and all this stuff, eliminate them, all these unwanted things to be eliminated. Go, push your ambition forward. Those are the people who are successful. This fear of criticism is an enemy for you. It's a prison. Once you into it, once you succumb to it, it's you are in a prison. You can't get out. So you end up your life a mediocre. That's what happened to average people. Everyone born with tremendous potential. Everyone has some skill. Everyone has something. Don't think that, okay, somebody's become somebody, it's only he can become. It's not like that. So you also have something which he cannot have. So it's how the nature has designed human. But they put limits to their potential. So they don't come up, they don't achieve their objectives. So they live a ordinary life and die a mediocre or die a poor. Who know, actually, now I will pull something out of this poverty. Poverty, if you are conscious of poverty, you are a poverty-stricken man or a poor man. And if you are conscious about richness, and all you have to do is that it will take you towards the goal of richness. So this poverty and poor and rich, or poverty and richness doesn't travel parallel. It travel in the opposite direction. However, I am running out of time. If I want to talk on this subject itself, it will take so over the limit. Well, to keep it nice and cool, I am doing a video tomorrow to eliminate. I will talk little about the other fears also, and I will give the antidote, a perfect solution to eliminate this subtle enemy within you, which is lying in you, which is abode in you, to eliminate, how to eliminate it, and how to travel towards your ambition and your objectives. Until I see you in another video tomorrow, bye-bye.